Hello there, Reject Nation. Greg.
John.
We're gonna watch The Bad Batch today. The Bad Batch, Cam and Nolan's trying to snatch Omega, who's being protected by Wrecker. That's all I got. Yes, this is episode something or another. It's called Rampage, starring Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Look, guys, not many people watch our reactions for this, so we can say whatever the heck we want in the intro. Hey, hit that like button if you think Chris Pratt is innocent. If not, hit the like button. Subscribe, and check us out on Patreon. We do full-length watch-alongs for all the Guardians of the Galaxy movies. We do reaction highlights for Tomorrowland as well. And, oh no, I mean the Tomorrow War. This is a great show. I've seen a couple Star Wars movies before, so I feel like for the most part I understand what's happening. Shouts out to Baba Frick and Jar Jar Binks and Kylo Ray.
Raylo, yeah.
That's not a character.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you mean Oscar Isaac?
Fake nerd, yeah. DJ from The Last Jedi.
Roseanne, little boy. It's Roseanne's son.
Really?
Yeah, it's Becky, DJ. What's the other good daughters? Anyway, roll that intro. Thanks to Pratham Jindal for editing this. Shit.
Oh, that was
Last time we did very cool.
Very cool.
Then Pratham didn't. I don't think Pratham knew the reference.
Pratham.
So we cut away before the Lucasfilm logo popped. And I was like, no. That's where you keep the logo up.
Watch some Red Letter Media.
It's not an exact fit.
I get my own comm device?
Technically, it was crosshairs, but
You're the new crosshairs now.
Why are we going to Ord Mantell? I thought the plan was to lay low.
Not while a bounty hunter's after you. We need to find out why. I know an informant there named Sid.
Dude squats.
Well, the Jedi trusted him.
the Jedi who are all dead.
The Jedi worked with this guy. Sid?
What was that?
Sid?
Sid.
Like Toy Story?
Is actually a crossover character. Just gets blipped into a different dimension.
This is the place.
Cyberpunk 2077.
Hey, I forgot the name of that creature.
Comment below. Just keep an encyclopedia here.
We're looking for Sid. You know him?
Sid, huh? Nope. Doesn't ring a bell.
What about them?
Was I not clear? You're in the wrong place.
The Jedi came here during the war.
Well, perhaps Sid heard what happened to the Jedi and fled.
What's your deal, Tiny?
You're Sid.
You're sharper than your friends over there.
Did the Jedi have other informants?
We gotta really figure this out.
She's got to be force sensitive.
I found Sid.
It's like a Western.
Thing going with the Jedi. They valued my insights. But now that they're all dead, the demand for my services has declined, thanks to this new empire.
Please that Clone War helmet in the back.
And tell me what you want.
What you want?
We encountered this woman on Pantora. Do you know who she is?
No, but I know a bounty hunter when I see one.
Can you find out who hired her?
That depends on what you boys do for me.
Make love.
That's the only thing to do.
You pull a job for me, and I get the information you want.
What kind of job?
A rescue. There's a nice bounty on a kid named Moochie.
Is that a Bantha piece?
Bantha horn, maybe.
The thing behind.
Bring me the kid, and I'll get you your intel.
Well, who collects the bounty?
We split the bounty, 70-30. My favor, take it or leave it.
Grab a kid from a few Zygarians? We can do that in our sleep.
Looks like we have a deal.
That was a trustworthy smile.
You alright?
Yeah, it's nothing.
Well, that's
That's
caught a
over.
lot of attention. Think something's going on with the chip in it.
Buys and sells people for credits.
People can be sold.
They don't have a choice. They're captives, treated like property.
I was cheap.
Don't worry, Moochie. We'll rescue you.
If you rescue me, who does this? Rescue me. Counting One Republic? One Republic does that song.
Yeah, you beat me to it. Human Shazam over here.
I have a visual. I only see one child.
Poor Moochie. She looks scared.
Simple smash and grab like that time on Kuat. Easy enough.
I'm in. What are we waiting for?
You get back to the ship.
But,
That's an order.
yes, sir.
You know what to do.
Disobedient. Time to rebel, Omega.
Yeah.
You know, John, you really take this animation for granted. It looks great. You should hear what he says when we're not filming.
Jeez, these terrible renderings.
Oh no.
2 roving patrols on speeders. First gun checkpoint dead ahead.
What the hell?
Ooh.
Hang on. I think I got company. We'll take care of it. Quietly.
Dang.
I'm making some alterations to my trooper. Now she's a bad batcher. What do you think?
We found their ship.
Am I gonna say it? Sound like she said bad
Bad
bitch.
bitch.
Yeah, okay.
That's exactly. That was the original dialogue, and then they had to find a way.
She's a bad bitcha.
Make sure no one's on board.
Right.
Come on, Solid Snake, hide in a box.
Well, now she has a reason not to stay in the ship.
Absolutely. Now it's smart.
Yeah.
We're returning to base.
Ship is clear.
Ugh, I
Turning to
want to kill
base.
someone today.
Okay, now you can go back to the ship.
Hunter, do you copy? Tech? Echo? Wrecker? Anyone?
Crosshairs?
Where's my bad bitches at?
Even bigger escape heist.
It's getting looser.
Yeah.
I feel like we've seen that creature in Clone Wars before.
We need to signal Omega before the scouts find her. Except our comms are over there with our weapons.
We won't need a comm to signal her.
Look at what we have.
Oh, I just got a kink in my neck. Ugh.
Just to add to my collection. You should fetch a nice price.
The Republic outlawed slavery.
We're not in a republic anymore, scug.
You're lucky we don't have our gear, because this would go very differently for you.
Our gear, located over there.
Where you put it? A few minutes ago.
Right there.
Very
over there,
inconvenient to us.
pointing with my nose.
It'd be a shame if someone would happen upon them.
Actually looked painful.
We can make do with one less slave. Maybe I'll feed you to my pet.
Nice.
As for the rest of you,
See how this goes.
part of a new
Just want to see Wrecker like gore his way out of the beast's chest.
you can return to Cadavo.
But PG style.
But yeah. Green goo and the creature's fine.
This new empire
Off screen.
Yeah.
flourish once again. not comply.
I know.
No, is that a? I'll just wait to see. But I think it is. Is it?
Gotcha!
Let me go!
I found her sneaking around the cage.
I wasn't sneaking. I was unlocking.
Nice.
Secure the cage!
Oh. Yeah, it is. Oh, damn it. The Return of the Jedi. Rancor?
Rancor?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Adolescent Rancor is not the distraction I was.
Thank you, Tech.
Thank you. You saved us, Tech.
Tech has seen all the Star Wars.
It said adolescent. Is it the same one?
Maybe. I wouldn't put it past him.
It's okay, Moochie. We're here to take you home.
Oni Nagamuchi! Muchi! Muchi!
Oh.
Wow.
No way. Look at him go. Moochie! Moochie!
Go on, Mooch.
Gear up. We have to go after Muchi. We don't capture her. We don't get our intel from Sid.
Wow. Way to go, Moochie. I love it. It's a Rancor. That's hilarious.
She's doing fine on her own.
See you later out of the cage.
Oh.
Aw.
Come on, Moochie.
Moochie!
I'll handle him. Go get Muchi.
Yeah, just the two of you. Go get Moochie.
I feel like Moochie's harder to get than this guy.
Yeah. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Awesome.
Flawless victory.
Come on, give me a Wilhelm scream. Anywhere, I'll take it. No way.
Whoa!
Wait, she got herself a weapon.
Omega! Stay close!
Oh. Ah!
This is like a kaiju fight.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel bad for whoever's losing it at any point.
Any ideas how to stop that thing?
Rancors adhere to a social hierarchy. You have to challenge the Alpha for authority.
Yeah.
Oh, that I can do.
What did you think you were gonna do?
Come on, Wrecker.
Oh yeah.
Come on, Wrecker.
Come on, buddy. Wrecker versus Rancor.
Bye.
That's how you say it. It's boy.
Boy.
Boy. Oh, Moochie. Moochie, you're looking tired. Let's go round two, Mooch.
Muchi.
Respect me already.
Nicely handled, Wrecker.
Yeah.
Right, it's fine.
What a pleasant surprise. I'm graced by the present.
No way. Is it the same one?
Yeah, I would not doubt that at this point.
That's messed up.
Bib, relax. I always deliver on my promises. You'll see. I told you, this is a delicate mission. Tell Jabba to be patient.
I like that she's from the New York part of the galaxy.
I know everyone but Jabba. Who's that?
It's the bikini chick from one of the movies, right?
That breaks my heart. I can never look at Return of the Jedi the same way ever again.
You're gonna shed a tear next time you watch it. This poor Rancor.
Anko Muchi, Takitolpa Bonki Donko.
Bye, Moochie.
Bye, Master.
Yeah, I love you.
I wasn't sure you could pull this job off.
You could have told us we were going after a Rancor.
Must have slipped my mind. You, dark and broody, my office.
They're all dark and broody, or pale and broody. That's true. Yeah, I guess so.
Everyone except Echo. My
Who hired her?
Unknown. My sources in the guild say she's working on a direct commission.
Guild.
With someone like her nipping at your heels, you're gonna need two things. Friends and money. Mostly money.
Well, we're not swimming in either at the moment.
I guess it's a good thing you met me then, isn't it? Here's your cut. There's more where that came from. If you're looking for work.
How much is it?
It's interesting. A bounty hunter of Fennec's caliber being after you. You fellas must be pretty valuable. Don't worry. I'm good with secrets.
You bitch.
I'll fight you right here.
Dude, but if Moochie is the one from Return to the... Okay, look, why are we wasting our time here? Can someone in the comments just confirm or deny whether or not that is the one from Return of the Jedi? And I know it won't just be one comment. It'll be like 50 to 1,000 of people saying, no, it's not, you're wrong. I looked it up on Wiki Fandom or some shit and found it.
Next time, just search the comment thread and see if your comment has been posted and liked like 100 times.
In this case, I'm A-okay with everyone. I just want to know for sure, because that'd be pretty messed up.
If we could get everyone to comment the answer, that would be some great engagement.
I don't want to watch the next time I watch Return of the Jedi. I want to be like, Moochie, no,
I feel
Luke, you don't understand.
There was so much Moochie.
Moochie was imprisoned and sold. No. Moochie never asked for this life. No.
Moochie is a victim of circumstance. Moochie is pawn in game of life.
At least the way it's presented here makes it seem that way.
Well, yes, and in a universe that seems apt to bring up, characters and then, pay them off down the line or have things show up.
John, we need the mics.
We need the microphones.
Don't worry, I remember where you stopped talking.
Yeah.
We don't need the sound from the mics. We just want the mics in front of us.
We've never turned these on. They don't work. They're not real.
That we're saying about Moochie.
Moochie is my new favorite Star Wars character. I feel so sad for Moochie's troubling circumstances. Your podcast breathing.
Been listening to breathing sound.
Stare at each other and breathe for the next minute. Make everyone's hair stand up on the back of their neck and their arms. People keep making jokes about ASMR. It's finally time to make it real.
Dude, this is the most important episode we could have watched.
Absolutely. So much changed.
Well, I think it is alluding to something. Indulge me.
Okay.
I think it's leading to them leading a life of just being straight up mercenaries, perhaps bounty hunters. They're not going to kill Fennec Shand.
No, that's not possible.
And I don't think Fennec Shand is going to kill any of them.
No.
So I think somehow they might even end up becoming bounty hunters themselves. Maybe them joining the guild or doing some like mercenary gigs like this first.
Certainly seemed like a setup for that.
Maybe.
They need money.
Because, yeah, there's like some things here that just seem to be reminding me of Mandalorian as it progresses.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You bringing in the guild and all that stuff.
The guild, Fennec, little girl, protecting, going on doing these random odd jobs like, I need to get more information. I'm trying to get to this place. Well, if you want to do that, well, you got to do a job for us first, and having to do jobs just to get an advance of information.
Yeah, Wrecker, go take out the Mudhorn. I mean, Rancor. I mean, Dinjarin, go take out that Mudhorn.
Yeah, exactly. So stuff like that. So it seems that's the path it seems like it's heading. And then every episode, it'll just have a little bit of Wrecker going, "Oh, my head!
But I'm fine. Nothing to see here."
Tech and Echo just being like, "I'm sure it's nothing. Sure it's nothing."
Especially after what happened to Crosshairs. It can't happen again.
Yeah.
It can't happen twice.
Especially Tech being all knowledgeable about this.
About technology.
I wouldn't worry about that. No.
Hey, he got out in the field for a hot second today, too. Tech did. Doing some.
Did he get his ass whooped like right away?
Yeah. But, you know, he showed up and wasn't just on the ship doing something.
But yeah, man. This is a fun episode. But you can't get past Moochie.
I know.
Why, Mooch? Let's just look it up. Let's just look it up.
Yeah.
I mean, what's the way to Google this? Is the Rancor in Bad Batch the one from Return of the Jedi? Muchi isn't Jabba's Rancor from Return of the Jedi.
No. What?
Because that's the first one from comic CBR. But then there's a whole bunch from hours before this one came out. Hours before. So I guess like there was a lot going around.
Yeah.
I mean, you could just fucking say some shit, couldn't you? Could you just like people seem really upset about the fact that Mooch is the Rancor from Return of the Jedi. We need to put out a statement
to retroactively recontextualize this.
All you gotta say is it's not.
Yeah. I mean,
well, why isn't it? I mean, maybe they just like collecting Rancors. How funny.
Maybe, it's the same associates of Jabba the Hutt, but just, one of many Rancors in their stable.
Moochie, the baby Rancor, is female, while Rancor Luke fights and kills as a male named Patissa. I'm not going to lie, they don't look any different to me. And Patissa, other than Patissa's huge ass dingling, that is so distracting when he shows up to fight Luke.
That's what he
oh
fights
my
Luke
God,
with.
get that out of my face.
That's what he fights Luke with. Yeah.
Luke accidentally wins.
Lightsaber versus a Rancor wang. Wancor.
They could just change the name.
Yeah.
Jabba could have been like, I don't like your name.
I don't like your girl name. I'm going to name you a guy thing. No one will be able to tell if I gender you this way. That's a bummer. Now I'm bummed. I guess I'm slightly relieved, but also bummed because now there's no Easter egg. It's just another Rancor.
Boring.
Watch these for references only.
I mean, we could spend the whole discussion talking about this because one part of me is like, wait a minute.
Why would you suggest this to me?
Don't you know Audie? Like they would know, right? Audie, you got Tuna showing up at the end there with his Gamorreans, Gamorreans. I'm sorry, guys. Clearly, I haven't slept much. The Gamonauts, Gamorreans. I think they're called Gamorreans. I think they're Gamorreans.
I feel like there's that extra
fat green guys.
There. Yeah.
You know, if
like
this was yesterday, I would know it. Isn't that funny?
I think it's Gamorreans.
I think it's
I'm
Gamorreans.
gonna double check this one.
But yeah, the Gamorreans are there, so it just makes you think that must be the one from Return of the Jedi.
All these visual, Gamorrean. All
there you
these
go. I got there.
Visual cues.
So, yeah, to do that, and then to just have all these things come out going, it's not. Don't let your feelings get hurt when you want to turn to the Jedi.
Maybe this is exactly why they did that, though. Maybe because they knew they would get us all going, is that the same one? And then, we'll find out and do this all together.
Anyway, other things that happen in this episode. Omega, it looks like she got a little arrow event,
like
event
a
Horizon.
crossbow.
Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yeah. Like a laser crossbow or something like that.
Yeah.
And she went back to the ship for real and then had a real reason to need to abandon it.
I'm pretty sure I saw the dragon thingy, and I have an image in my head of like Anakin riding it at one point.
Sounds
there you
hot.
go. That's how you do Easter eggs and breakdowns.
I have a vague recollection that this could have happened maybe.
If we did that, Easter eggs and breakdown, I'd be like, go only off memory, no research.
Not even pulling something up on the other screen there.
Those Easter eggs and breakdown people whom we love, obviously. We really do.
It's the only thing we react to.
You never, the way they talk about it makes it seem like they just know.
Yes.
Look at that. It's this person. And,
yeah, there was no fact checking involved. There was no verification.
Yeah.
There was no organization of these points.
That's what I would love to that's
what we should
Easter eggs
do.
and breakdowns. It's off memory. And this is like dragon-looking creature thingy. I'm pretty sure we've seen that before. I have like a vague image in my head of Anakin on it that I
think I
could
have
be
the same
mistaken
vague
with
image.
a different dragon, perhaps.
Definitely, yeah.
But I'm pretty sure it's the one.
Like and subscribe for more great breakdowns. Easter eggs and everything you missed. We're doing it now.
This is a pleasant episode, but I gotta admit, last couple haven't been like top. I think they've kind of dipped a little bit in enthusiasm for me these past couple.
I think the funny thing about the constant sort of like, this is kind of like The Mandalorian, but with a group instead of one guy.
It's like a 20-minute version of The Mandalorian instead of keeping it personal and one or two characters. It's a bunch you got to keep cutting to.
And out of a show that I can tell is not 10 episodes, but more like 25.
Yeah.
So, it doesn't feel as propulsive in the progression of the story, I guess.
It feels like it would have benefited from... But then again, like Clone Wars... I didn't watch it in release date order.
You watched it in like timeline order?
Yeah, I think Disney has it at like a chronological order. Or like the episodes got released in a weird mess.
That
like
happens.
a weird way.
Yeah.
That happens in most shows.
It does. Hey, it doesn't happen as egregiously as
Third
it
season
used
of
to.
Friends came out first.
No, but there have been shows in the past where like they'll air an episode out of order and then, certain circumstances do not jibe quite, or there'll be a detail where you're like, what was that about? And then 4 episodes later you find out what that was about.
Yeah, so what were we talking about before this technicality thing got brought up for this unnecessarily long discussion?
We were getting at
okay, but Clone Wars Clone Wars is the same thing, a bunch of episodes per season. You sometimes like spend a few, like, okay, these few you're definitely like with Ahsoka for here, and then this few you're definitely with these people. You might not even cut to these other characters, and then here you're like always with the Bad Batch, right?
Yeah.
So I don't think it's short of being gripping, and it is still the first season, and it's just like the first episode was so strong, like so strong,
Yeah.
and then I think it was a third one that was great too.
Yeah.
And then getting Fennec involved is cool and everything, and it's exciting, but it was like, all right, okay, whatever. But this one was really. The most exciting part to me was wondering if that's the same Rancor from Return of the Jedi.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, because there's a certain
The
element
second
of-
episode kind of went down a tad bit for me. It's been kind of up and down from, none of them have been bad. They've gone from like exciting and gripping to kind of
that
just
was an
passable.
episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, just sort of like a transitory, like, okay, we're going to get to the next thing, and hopefully maybe the next episode will be super gripping or super rollicking or whatever. But, yeah, I mean, this definitely felt sort of like a side quest, and because, you have at least 10 less minutes than your average Mandalorian episode, it does feel, I guess, kind of brief. And, in terms of stakes and whatnot, I didn't feel a heap ton of peril, I guess, which I might have wanted to feel given that a Rancor is still a lot to deal with,
It'll look like a Disney Junior Rancor. Yeah.
Kind of, yeah.
It's an adolescent Rancor, so that makes sense. I guess I just appreciate. I like this show better. And I feel the same way with Clone Wars. Like I like it better when it really feels like a dark show.
Yeah,
that
when
makes
dealing
sense.
with
We're not kids, so yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, this is definitely like a fun and bouncy adventure episode, but yeah, at the same time, yeah, for my adult mind, when they're dealing with the implications of the rise of the Empire and the weird interpersonal stakes that raises for everybody, and the dark circumstances that all begets, is when I've been the most gripped by this show. Yes.
Yeah, because they're like captured, and you're like, all right.
They'll be fine. Especially for this like side mission where it's like, you got these people here who don't seem overly threatening beyond just kind of wanting to keep their prisoners here, It's still fun though. Like, yeah, it's like fun and enjoyable, but it didn't feel ultimately like a very substantial episode, I guess. And then to find out that Moochie is not the same Rancor, it almost feels like they like added the Gamorreans and Tuna in there to make us have an added layer of like care or something to talk about. Whereas like if it was just a regular Rancor and then two random other alien races showed up to pick it up, we might not be having that.
I mean, the fact that when I type in that question, there are so many articles about it. It's clearly the most talked about thing from this episode.
It's probably
and then for them to be like, but it's not it.
Yeah,
well, that kind of undercuts it a little bit.
Especially, it's strange, yeah, because it seems certainly visually set up to make you draw that connection if you know it, and then to have it be something that is so easily, I guess, disproven is funny to me. And again, I start to wonder, like, are they just messing with us because they know that we're going to try and extrapolate an Easter egg from that or whatever? But then again, if that's the case, that's distracting because it's the most notable part of the episode.
I mean, it's like you can't win with the Rancor thing.
Yeah.
Because if it is, and it's like, that's pretty messed up, man, that Luke kills Moochie. And then the other
After all they went through to say. But that's kind of interesting, too.
It is. And then you find out it's not. And then you're like, then what was the point? Like, doing all that?
Yeah. I mean, cool. They got a different Rancor for something else they want to use. But again, like in a series that seems, again, not even just this series, but in a franchise that seems apt to be like, remember this thing, and here's the origins of that thing. Yeah, I'm surprised that they they did this.
That's what stresses me out. Yeah. Longhead, are those what it was called?
Longhead.
They just come to me.
Moment of truth here.
Longhead.
Bicep exercises,
Star
definitely.
Wars. No, it's just Darth Vader's.
You got a lot of different results from Long. Yes, Ki-Adi-Mundi. That's who we're trying to get to.
This is a general description of a bunch of different Star Wars characters. The ones at the beginning, before they found Sid. Oh, what the fuck were those called?
Oh, yeah. I don't have it. I am not enough of a nerd to have it.
No, look, there's a photo of it right there. Where'd it go? Did you see it, John?
Did you find it?
I know it's not exciting for you guys, but
this is this is the suspense we
drag
have.
This whole discussion out.
Yeah, and not edit
at all.
Thing
right there.
Oh, okay.
Yard Barker,
huh? Interesting.
Is it the character's name or the type of creature? Oh man, I didn't know that at all. Longhead. Yard Barker, Star Wars. No, that's not Yard Barker. What the hell?
Okay, scroll down in that sidebar there a little bit. No, on the side where the picture is, and then one of them had like a name in the title. Yeah, Nomonadon.
Where I'm done.
We were almost there.
Is Ithorian?
Who was exiled? Oh no.
Okay, Ithorian. Bad Batch. This is why we got stands for the mics.
To free up all this research.
like this.
Unidentified Ithorian.
Is that it? The one in the bar?
Kind of
Looks like it, right?
Yeah. Yeah, sure does. Definitely.
Ithorian. It's not Longhead.
Longhead. Definitely.
It's not a generic. Like, I don't know, it's fucking called Longhead.
How people know which one it is? Well, it's the one with the long head. Oh, nice. Perfect.
I'm trying, guys. I'm very close every time.
You're killing it. Don't worry. You're
Very
doing way
close.
better than I am. Than I could hope to.
Couldn't even properly pull Rancor at the time.
It's okay.
But you knew what you knew.
Yeah.
I think I needed to jog your memory a little
Probably
bit.
you did.
I needed you. I don't think you
You needed
saw
to
it
get me
first.
thinking of the original trilogy.
Yeah.
Because then the most recent Star Wars that I've seen are just two of the prequels. So, that's not the freshness to have in your mind.
The last Star Wars movie I saw was The Rise of Ewoks.
That is the definitive
Star Wars story.
best. We need to know the origins. How'd they get there?
Let's hit 25 minutes. Have people think, like, what the fuck do you guys talk about?
What did they do in this breakdown? This was the most substantial episode of the Bad Batch yet.
They
and there
spent
was
3
too
minutes
much
of
to
silence
talk
and
about.
muttering, trying to figure out the name
There's
of
a
this
lot
thing
of
called Longhead.
Googling and tapping and keyboard clicks.
All right, guys, we're done with life. Listen, you could find my tombstone over in North Hollywood.
Just out in the middle of an empty lot. Couldn't get an actual cemetery plot.
Subscribe to Real Rejects. Click the notification bell. I don't think you're going to follow us on Patreon.
But if you do, we extra duper super appreciate it.
There's always that one person who's like, I hate when you take the piss out of my show. I hate when you take this is my Tom Hardy southern accent guy.
It's like he's in the room.
Tom Hardy does my southern accent.
Oh yeah, just your face is too visible. You'd be full Tom Hardy.
I'm Tom Hardy. I always sound like a fat southern guy.
Get ready for that in Venom 2.
wanna fight some carnage today.
Tom Hardy in a western or some
I wanna do lock 2 and just sit in the car.
Thanks, guys.
I think we're finally fucking done. All right, I'll see you guys.